What if I told you that how rich you feel has less to do with numbers and more to do with your behavior? Morgan Housel's The Psychology of Money isn't your typical finance book. Instead of teaching you how to pick stocks, it teaches you how to think about money. Housel argues that financial success is less about intelligence and more about behavior, your patience, your ego, your emotions. This means anyone can achieve financial well-being, not just math geniuses or Wall Street pros. The real challenge isn't being the smartest, but being the most reasonable and patient. Let's dive into 10 lessons that will change how you see money and maybe your life. Bill Gates became a tech icon, but luck played a huge role. His school was one of the few with a computer. His friend Ken Evans, just as talented, died young in an accident, pure risk. We often credit success to skill and blame failure on bad choices, but luck and risk shape every outcome. Not all success is earned, and not all failure is deserved. Focus on what you can control: your savings, your patience, your humility. Admire skill but recognize the role of luck. Have empathy for those who struggle. You don't know the risks they've faced. This mindset keeps you humble in success and resilient in failure. Judge yourself by your decisions, not just your results. Don't get overconfident or despairing. Life is messier than it looks. Accept that you're playing a game with unpredictable dice. The best you can do is make good choices and forgive yourself for what you can't control. Wealth isn't about hitting it big overnight, it's about your savings rate. It's not what you earn, but what you keep. A modest lifestyle and steady saving beat flashy spending every time. You can't control the market, but you can control your spending. Saving more is a guaranteed return. Chasing high returns is risky. Consistency is the secret. Small, regular savings add up over decades. No one celebrates the slow saver, but they win in the end. Focus less on investment returns, more on living below your means. Ask, how can I save more, not just earn more? Quiet, steady saving is the real path to wealth. It's not glamorous, but it works. Build your future with patience, not luck. When you see someone with a fancy car, remember that's spending, not wealth. True wealth is invisible, it's the money you haven't spent. We copy the rich by imitating their spending, not their saving. But real wealth is built by resisting the urge to show off. A millionaire might drive an old car and live modestly. Their wealth is hidden. The flashy spender may have nothing left. The goal isn't to look rich, but to be wealthy, quietly. Value freedom and security over validation. Every dollar you don't spend is a step toward real wealth. Next time you want to buy to impress, remember wealth is the car not bought. Financial security is invisible, but it's what matters most. Don't trade your future for fleeting status. Build wealth by valuing what you keep, not what you show. What do people really want from money? Freedom. The highest form of wealth is control over your time, choosing how you spend your days. Money isn't about buying more stuff, it's about buying options. Savings give you the power to walk away from a bad job or take time off. This autonomy is a stronger predictor of happiness than any possession. Every dollar saved is a piece of your freedom. Ask, does this purchase give me more control or less? A big car payment ties you down, an emergency fund sets you free. Use money to buy time, not things. Prioritize freedom over luxury. That's the real dividend of wealth. Ever made a money mistake and thought, what was I thinking? You weren't irrational, you were human. Our financial choices are shaped by our experiences, fears, and hopes, not just logic. What seems crazy to one person might make perfect sense to another. Empathize with yourself and others. Everyone's money story is different. Don't beat yourself up for past mistakes. You did your best with what you knew. Build systems to protect yourself from your own impulses. Accept your humanity and plan for it. Warren Buffett's real secret isn't genius stock picking, it's time. Most of his wealth came after age 50 thanks to decades of compounding. Compounding is slow at first, then explosive. The magic happens in the final years, not the first. Good investing is about staying in the game, not chasing the highest returns. Patience beats risky bets. Don't tinker constantly or panic in downturns. Stick to a sensible plan and let time do the work. The biggest gains are backloaded. Play the long game. Consistency and patience are your superpowers. Give compounding the time it needs. In investing, a few big wins drive most of the results. Venture capitalists expect most startups to fail, but one or two pay for all the rest. The same goes for the stock market. A handful of companies create most of the gains. You don't have to be right all the time, just a few times. Accept that many investments won't work out. Diversify so you're exposed to the rare big winners. Failure is normal, it means you're taking enough shots. Don't chase perfection, position yourself for upside. Humility and persistence matter more than constant success. In a world driven by outliers, stay in the game to catch them. Ego pushes us to spend for status, closing the gap between income and savings. No one is as impressed with your stuff as you are. Humility is the antidote. Live below your means, not to impress, but for security. Detach your spending from your ego and focus on your future self. Ask, am I buying this for me or for others' approval? Less ego means more savings, more wealth, and more freedom. Play your own game, not someone else's. Prioritize your financial security over fleeting validation. You're not the same person you were 10 years ago, and you'll change again. We're bad at predicting how our goals will evolve. Don't lock yourself into rigid, decades-long plans. Build flexibility into your finances so your future self has options. Avoid all-or-nothing goals. Balance enjoying life now with saving for later. Prioritize freedom and adaptability over optimization. A flexible plan beats a perfect one that can't handle change. Plan for a future you can't fully imagine. The hardest financial skill is knowing when you have enough. Without it, you're stuck on a treadmill, always chasing more. Many risk everything for more they don't need, losing what matters most. Enough isn't a number, it's a mindset of contentment. Ask what truly makes you happy. It's rarely just more money. Once you have enough for security and joy, more can actually cost you time and peace. Mastering money is about knowing when to stop. The ultimate achievement isn't having more, but needing less. Step off the treadmill and enjoy what you've built. Like Heller said, I have enough. Money isn't just about numbers, it's about choices, emotions, and the life you want. Next time you check your bank account, ask, is this helping me live the life I want? The real goal isn't to get rich, but to use money as a tool for freedom. Humility, patience, and contentment matter more than intelligence or aggression. Build a life rich in time, relationships, and control. That's the real definition of wealth. Thanks for watching Rise Up Audio. See you next time.